365 Sports.
9 wins. 9 wins halfway through an 82-game schedule, and 3 of those wins came in the last week and a half. It's not great, but it's trending upward? Maybe. I don't know. Pacers? I don't know. We've said all season, there's 2 ways to look at this. You could be going for draft capital, or you could be trying to build your team toward next year, and at this point, it's pretty much done. Although, the Pacers were kind of doing not this bad, but they weren't doing great until around this time last year. Maybe they just are a second half team. Of course, second half hasn't served them this well this season either. I'm Kevin, again without Liam. He will be back for tomorrow's episode. You'll want to stick around for that because it's the pick 6 of the divisional round, which turns into the pick 4 because there's only 4 games. So, we are happy to present 365 Sports Indiana. I told you there was a change coming. Presented by the 365 Sports Network. Welcome back. This episode I will discuss the 3 Pacers games that happened since the Pacers set the franchise low 13-game losing streak before celebrating Rick Carlisle's 1,000th win as a coach. This week had its own ups and downs, so let's discuss as we go all in. Follow us on TikTok and Instagram at 365 Sports Indiana, and don't forget to like and subscribe on YouTube or wherever you get your podcasts. I have been comparing this season record to the 83-84 Pacers that had the worst Pacers record of all time. That team was 12-29 at this point in the season, 41 games in. This Pacers team is 9-32. So yes, it is the worst start in franchise history. But let's talk about the good things that happened. They had a game against the Heat and won 123-99. Great first and third quarters. And a great all-around team win because Andrew Nembhard had 29 points. Micah Porter, 14 off the bench. Jarris Walker, 13 points and 9 rebounds. A rebound away from a double-double. Speaking of which, open goal rebounder and goal setup is perfect for your backyard. Click the link in the description for more. Aaron Nesmith, also a rebound away, 12 and 9 rebounds. TJ McConnell off the bench as always, 12 points, 7 assists, and Pascal Siakam with a bit of an off night, only 11 points, but he made up for it with 7 rebounds, 5 assists. The Pacers shot 43% from three-point range. That's going to do you pretty good in this setting. And then they hosted the Celtics and got their 3rd straight win, 98-96. It was tough. They jumped out to an early lead. It came down to the wire, but they got it done. It all comes down to the proper training. Hounds can help you train your puppies with their healthy treats like at Country Mountain Dogs. Click the link in the description for more. Siakam, 21, 8 rebounds. J. Huff had a career high 20 points, including 4 of 7 from three-point and 2 of his trademark reverse dunks, or 180 dunks. Nembhard, 13, 9 assists, so a dish away from a double-double. Jarris Walker, 11 points, 7 rebounds. There were, to keep in mind though, there was a small country GDP left on the benches as far as salaries with the injuries of both these teams. So this was sort of like bench versus bench starting in this game. It was kind of how that went. The Raptors game then to round out the week. Johnny Furphy got the start. The first quarter deficit was just too much to overcome, though, and the Raptors were able to put their old buddy Siakam to sleep. Joi Baby Sleep Sacks can help you put your little one to sleep. Click the link in the description for more. Siakam, though, had a double-double against his old team. 26 points, 10 rebounds. Nembhard and Quentin Jackson with 14. Jarris Walker with 11. Again in the second straight game. Furphy had a double-double with 10 points, 10 rebounds on the dot. And J Huff had 3 blocks. So everybody doing what they did best in this game, but coming up a little short. Did mention, wanted to give a shout out. We will be at the end of the month transitioning from 365 Sports and going back to all Indiana sports. And so at the change of the month, you'll see it look a little bit different, and there'll be some new handles to follow. But follow us now so you don't miss out on the switchover. All right? So that's all that we have. That's all that I have for today. I promise Liam will be back tomorrow as we end off our week with the divisional round predictions in the NFL. And you'll want to tune in next week as well, because we will have a special guest for our preview episode of the college football national championship game featuring Indiana and Miami. And you know, if we have a special guest, that probably means it's from the other team. We used to reside in South Florida for a few years, so we have a few friends down there, and one of them is going to be joining us. And we always get accused of not knowing ball, but then somehow we're right. Well, we're going to talk to a guy who I know definitely knows ball. And so I'm going to be really excited for that one. So stay tuned next week as we bring you that one as well. So I'm Liam, still without Liam, but he will be here, I promise, tomorrow, reminding you to stay 365 Sports Indiana for now.
365 Sports.